Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the top 10 mods of the week. All of these are for all platforms and are based on your guys' ratings. And again, right now Giants has been kind of not testing a ton of mods, so there weren't a ton to choose from, so some of these aren't quite as rated as high as I normally would have in the top 10, but it's what we got, so we're going to go ahead and move forward from there. So let's get started. For number 1, we have the Teagle Tomahawk 6208. This is by Sid Modding and JHHG Modding. This is 15.78 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 32 people having rated it. This thing's pretty cool. Just a little, again, just kind of a little straw blower. There's the word I'm looking for there. But you can do different attachments for it, from like wheel loader, front loader, different types of front loaders, skid steer, all that sort of stuff. So you can kind of customize it how you want and get it to be something that's going to work for your farm. So pretty cool. Nice little tidy mod. For number 2, we have the Lizard D55A. This is by JMZ ZDUT. This is 8.94 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 29 people having rated it. This is just kind of a nice little quaint agricultural trailer, perfect for your small to medium farm. It has a base price of $11,300 and capacity ranges between 5.25 meters cubed, which is going to be, 5,250 liters. Also 7,300 liters and 8,500 liters. It's currently in the 8,500 liter capacity. You can also put reflectors on it. You can remove the stickers on it, change the wheels and the colors if you'd like to as well. So a lot of customization actually for such a small trailer. You can kind of do some multi-different colored panels and stuff like that on it. So pretty cool. It also has some bale capacities as well, or some bale loading configurations as well if you want to use it for like a flatbed or a bale trailer. So pretty cool little trailer, honestly. For number 3, we have the Pitts LB35CS Lowboy. This is by Gamer Designs. It is 14.78 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 42 people having rated it. This is going to cost you $28,000 to buy. It has a weight of 13,500 pounds. Again, like you can see, it has 2 axles on it, and it has kind of a spring suspension. These are just kind of the highlights that they listed in the mod hub. Another cool thing about it is you can customize the metal portion to be pretty much any color, so you can customize that however you'd like to. So if you wanted a nice kind of little low boy that's not going to cost you too much and be pretty customizable, this is perfect for you. So there you go. That's the Pitts LB35CS Lowboy. Moving on to number 4, we have the Lizard ACC 310 series. This is by Agro 10 Modding. It is 48.64 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.6 out of 5 stars, with 123 people having rated it. There are 2 trucks in this. There's a longer truck and a shorter truck. This is the longer truck, and you can customize it in the ways of what's on the back of it. So I have a box on the back, which you can see is open in the back, so you can put kind of pallets and whatever you'd like to on it. You also can get it in a flatbed configuration, I believe, and also a like a bulk carrier configuration as well. So pretty cool, and you can also make it a little bit shorter if you want to use the shorter version of it. But it's a nice little kind of modular truck that I think adds quite a bit, and you can customize the color. So this box was originally white, and I made it kind of a yellow, and you can do like some metallic colors, and there's just a ton of different customization available for this. You can also customize the engine and all sorts of different things, and it's not too much. This truck specifically starts out at $93,000. The smaller truck is $68,000 starting price, plus buying the rear component that you want to have on the back of it, and honestly it looks pretty cool. So there you go. That's the Lizard ACC 310 series. Number 5, we have the Random 1990. This is by Cola. It is 8.39 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 67 people having rated it. Starting price for this trailer is going to be $30,000. It does have a 35,000 liter capacity in its current configuration that you're seeing. You also can have it set up as a bale loader or without doors on it. So you can do a couple different configurations on it, which makes it actually quite the versatile trailer. And yeah, it just kind of looks nice, and you can take that cover off if you'd like to as well. A lot of cool things you can do with it, and you can add yourself some decorative stripes on it if you'd like to as well, to customize it a little bit more, and you can adjust the colors and things like that. But there you guys go. That's the Random 1990 by Cola. For number 6, we have the Traffic Cones and Barricades. These are by Flint Town Modding. 5.77 megabytes to download for all platforms, and currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 38 people having rated them. The range of price for these is between $15 and $150. There's some cool features to these. These will actually stop AI traffic, so if you place them on a roadway, AI traffic will not drive through them, which is nice. They also do not have a weight, which means you can move them by hand without super strength, so even if you're on console, you can move these around. From the left to the right, on the left-hand side, you can see we have kind of a large cylindrical cone. Then we have the smaller, kind of more standardized cone. Then behind that, we have the big cement barrier. Then we have a smaller kind of gray, dark gray and yellow barrier there. And then we have a couple of different kind of just generic barricades on the right-hand side. You can customize that when you go in the store, so you can have it as kind of the generic standard in the back, or the front one has all the bells and whistles, which is just adding on the back to it, as well as lighting on the top and some sandbags on it as well. And there's some other configurations in there too. So a lot of customization actually for it. And it's a pretty cool little traffic pack. I know we've seen these kind of things before, but these things are pretty easy to move around based on the fact that they don't have any weight, and the fact that they stop AI traffic is also pretty cool. So there you guys go. That's the Traffic Cones and Barricades by Flint Town Modding. For number 7, we have the Field Weather Station. This is by, I'm not even going to try to say it. It's Zagor's, like something like that. I did just try to say it, I guess. I said I wasn't, but I tried. I don't know how to say it. I apologize about that. It's only 0.19 megabytes to download. It is available for all platforms. It is rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 24 people having rated it. This thing costs you $3,000 to buy. And other than just being a cool decorative object, there's a couple of cool things about this. So first off, it makes kind of like a whirring kind of weather calculating sound. Don't know how else to describe that. So it does have kind of a cool sound to it. In addition to that, when you go into the menu, which I'll actually pull up the menu here. When you go into the menu and you go in your weather, up here, normally you only be able to go forward 12 hours. So I was only able to go to 2300 hours, which is 11 p.m. From where I'm at now, which is just past 11. But now you can go all the way forward to 11 a.m. the next day. So it actually does expand this, and I'm assuming that just is going to work on all platforms. So that's actually pretty cool that it actually has a nifty kind of functionality like that, despite it being an all platforms mod. So I don't think it's a script mod or anything like that, and I don't know why it's able to work like that. I don't know how that necessarily works out, but it does say it's for all platforms, so pretty cool, I think, actually. But there you guys go. That's the Field Weather Station. Oh, and it is found under Tools if you're looking to place this. Moving on to number 8, we have the Modern House. This is by JD Modding ARG. It is 12.68 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 95 people having rated it. This is, you can adjust the exterior color as well. You don't have to have this kind of beige color. This is the default color. You can also, well, I guess I can say this. You can also go inside of it and kind of look around, so you can use it as a functional house. Has a nice little carport on the right-hand side and some nice decoration to it. It costs you $250,000 to buy, which unfortunately is probably a reasonable price for this house in today's world, but whatever it is what it is. The carport is big enough to fit like pickup trucks and stuff under it, so you can put some stuff under there. And it's only $50 a day in upkeep, which is not too bad. So there you guys go. If you're looking for kind of a more modern looking house, this would be perfect for whatever farm you have. So there you go. The Modern House by JD Modding ARG. For number 9, as we get close to wrapping up, we have the Medium Shed with Workshop and Office. This is also by JD Modding ARG. It is 18.30 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 34 people having rated it. It's kind of a nifty little shed. It's $95,000 to buy, $50 a day in upkeep. And if you didn't want to buy the Modern House, you could just live in this. It has a sleep trigger in it. So there you go. You can go inside of it. It also has like a little pantry kitchen area on the left-hand side in that office, in addition to the office itself and the sleep trigger. And then it has a repair trigger inside of the main shed itself as well. And it's quite a large shed. And there's other doors too that aren't open right now, but this is just kind of the main door on the main side here. So I wanted to show that off. That carport on the left-hand side is big enough to park a truck under, or a pickup truck at least under. So it's a little bit bigger than it actually looks on the screen, and then you could actually fit like some pretty big harvesters and stuff in here if you wanted to. The headers you wouldn't be able to just drive straight in, but you could fit some big harvesters in here if you wanted to. So overall, pretty cool little shed, and not too bad in terms of price to buy for what it does for you. So there you guys go. That's the Medium Shed with Workshop and Office by JD Modding ARG. And last but not least, this week we have the Cowshed with Garage. This is by Bartza NV3. 12.53 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 21 people having rated it. This is a cowshed, as it describes, which makes sense. It only holds 15 cows, but it's also not that big of a cowshed. Only $35,000 as well to buy. Perfect for kind of your small to medium farm if you just wanted to have some cows in the background. It has a lot of cool features. You can see that it's pretty well labeled for where you put stuff, which makes things easier. If you don't like those, you can turn your interactive zone markers off, and those will all go away. They will go away for every placeable that you have on the map, but it's still pretty cool to do if you wanted to kind of have more engagement and more immersion for it. Yeah, it has a lot of opening doors. You can turn lights on and off, and the lights are on different areas, so you can turn specific areas on and off. You also can remove the props on the right hand side, which you can't really see right now. I couldn't get the rest of the props to remove. I'm not sure if there's other areas that you can, other triggers. I didn't completely dive into this, but not too bad, and only $15 a day in maintenance, so not too bad to upkeep either. But there you guys go. That is the top 10 mods of the week. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys next week.